people are here eating for
Hey.
Hey, David.
Before you go live, do me a favor, please.
I'm live.
And did you see that car right now? That's because otherwise people would be like, oh, what are all these
Thank you very much.
here? But they could see the sign, they kind of make that correlation. And I only have a handful of the stickers. I don't know if anybody wants stickers.
All right, we are live.
Yeah, let's go over here. Yeah. So yeah, we saw one group of cows. We saw these are dairy cows.
Yeah.
But watch I see a brown cow.
They will suspend the system. So
We are live now at Many Deep.
So the whole system goes. So what we're hoping
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're
We got time. We're gonna get the candles out right now. And then after we're gonna set a vegan. It's about like 5 miles. Possibly. Right now, you can kind of see them back there.
I know, but I know.
Go on the side. Picture right here. You can
Yeah, you can see the cows right
also
there.
here.
Yeah. Wow, this place is where dairy cows go to die.
Like if they find out that you're what is really interesting, they're in a sweet kind of family, but this and they go into this special but if you are She's more
Got a unit? You got a unit?
This place, this local place, this small local place. And then how many citations? Oh my God! If one citation was issued at Disney World, they'd shut that place down. Disney,
like the same. It brings after the soft is no.
is that what the family like changed over that first? They came up here and they actually saw the actual cow. Anything what has to do. So I'm pretty sure they anything I'm pretty sure they want to be all in. Yeah, and they was out there to like harder it is to get in.
Getting in this shot. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh, you're getting in their shot. I like to zoom in here. Will you mind if I do a quick interview with you? Can I
And you're hot. And don't touch it. Our farm animal we have this like this imposter syndrome that's I don't even know what they it's like, yeah, they think they are also in a bubble.
Oh, you got it. You're good, you're good. Okay, so I'm gonna just ask some simple questions first, like, this is your first time. Did you, what do you think so far? I don't know if you've ever seen one. Would you like to see footage of the animals and stuff like that beforehand, or because I don't know. On your way here, I don't know if you're walking, but there was a conveyor belt on the side right here that was essentially throwing up discarding bones and just the remains of all the animals. So we don't tell everyone you have to go see that, but it's definitely there. Clearly there's a smell out here. There's just a lot so what I'm trying to get is just like your take on this, like what your experience is, what like the environment is around you, how you're feeling, I think feelings are important for this. So the point of this is we're essentially I'm trying to build a documentary just to help people understand what they're experiencing, I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I haven't been to any of these, but yeah, definitely. It's something I've done.
So, do me a favor, start off with your name. If you can see your name and then spell it for me. Yeah, first name.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Amy, you said this is your first vigil. Can you tell me just a little bit what you're feeling, what the environment's like for you as this being your first vigil?
Yeah. So I've known about these for a while, but I forgot that there would be a smell, and obviously that kind of puts you back into the reality of everything happening. We haven't really seen the animals. I always have some house like through the fence there, but yeah, it's something that I typically block out in my mind because otherwise I'd be very, very sad all the time. We were talking about that I was just in a very like just very happy. Especially it's me like my way of doing this, doing that. But
It's kind of
yeah, it's very cool to see everybody. I didn't know how many people would be here. Obviously, I didn't think it would be like a mass protest if it was Saturday. And all that, but it's very cool to see people. It's very cool holding up a sign. It's jarring, I guess. A lot of it. It hasn't really hit me since it started here, but
Yeah, I want to assume, are you vegan?
I am.
Okay, so you being vegan, I want to ask a question. What do you think if you were to tell other vegans, is it? Do you think how about this? Do you think it's important for other vegans to bear witness here, even if they're already vegan? What do you think about like telling other vegans to just come out here and see this for themselves?
I think that it's a better way to be an activist for sure. It's a better way to be an activist for sure. I guess I can't tell other vegans to come here because I know like how bad it can be mentally, and if they know the truth behind what's going on, then I think that's awesome. I think if folks want to be activists, it's really important to do it, especially whenever the trucks come by.
So we're out here on the 5th anniversary of Vegan Wrestle.
I couldn't say for a fact that
Now, the last question I'll ask is, you've seen this for yourself, this being your first visual, being around other activists, right? What is something you want to tell someone who isn't vegan? Is there any like advice or anything that you want to link that you think that they should know, especially after experiencing it yourself?
I guess in general, I think people should know that people should understand it. There should be just a lot of awareness on it more than there already is. Yeah, people just need to know, and I think this is a cool way to do it. And then in terms of this movement, everyone's so nice, everyone's super sweet. We're not people that are like trying to be super like whatever stereotypes there are of vegan activists. Like there's folks out there like that, and of course different things work. But a lot of us are just people that want to see this end and want to help the animals in any way we can, even if it's feeding them before they get slaughtered.
That was really good. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Jamie. You're really cool. I can't speak by myself.
Oh yes.
Thanks for being out here. And your name was Sean? Sean, thanks for being out here. Thanks for being good friends and supportive. Are you vegan yourself? Okay, cool. So, I love when people come as friends and everything. I think it's really awesome just for us to be supportive of each other because you never know. There's a lot of emotion. For now, everything is cool, but we came on site, the management of the building, so they see us. They've seen us before, so we haven't been here in a while. So I'm sure they're otherwise now we're looking at nothing major happens that they start to Saturday like that. But all that to say, there is house just like where that pole is. If you look right over, you'll see them. I mean, when I walked over there, there's one crowd. She keeps coming over, just staring at us. You can tell like they're like, what's going on? They're serious. They don't see a lot of people are actually so if you want to, there's over there where you can physically see them.
Like above this fence?
Yeah. So like if you were to go up to where that ground floor is here and just look through here, you'll see the couch. That's where they're currently at. Oh my God! Stop it! I'm so sorry. I always forget. And I do have a.
My eyes are looking good.
That's them right there. So she was just so
We know
curious.
better.
She was just she kept looking at me, and I was giving her love. She was
Worried about financial status.
there's a couple of them that are walking around. Just one walking around.
Because we're on the planet and
That's right, just right over there. That's essentially where they're at.
and the animals that are in existence today are not natural, compared to the animals that are.
And this is the truck where like they're filling up where the bear bug wings.
I saw that over
Year 2025, we're giving ourselves
And sometimes there's some skin over there, other times there's some bones. It just depends on what the truck's for. When it's the skin for like their like leather, it fills up and it's just white. It looks disgusting. It looks like blubber, It smells even worse. Is the skin just rots a little bit.
That's what that smell over there.
Yeah, yep, that's it right there. So when we got there, they started closing it up.
So those cows aren't there.
and people are realizing that the options are better.
I don't know if we'll see a truck pull in. That usually happens like
and realize that these animals have emotions and feelings just like them. These cows that are right here, they're like giant puppy dogs. And you see them running around. You see a cow that's really in their element. They're pushing a ball around, moving around, frolicking like a dog. So to see him here,
They would stop for like a minute.
in these corrals, basically brought from where they're raised,
The biggest one was
put on trucks for hours where they're pulled out, brought here, be slaughtered.
They closed it down, I think, in
the
2021.
family are being slaughtered right before
It's
them.
been some
You can
time
smell it.
since they closed
You
it,
can
but
smell it out here. You can
or
smell
no, I
it.
think it was
It
2023.
just gives me remnants of
So it hasn't been
Parmesan
too long,
things
but
that
it's definitely like
it's just
hard
absolutely
because we were
terrible.
able to
And like you said,
their witness, and they just moved. It wasn't necessarily a win. It was a win for the city because there was less infections and smell, the creature smell. But for a lot of us who were trying to like attack this, we were learning experience, so we're trying to start it up. This campaign here, we want to put pressure to the entities to filing for Chapter 11, which means that they're gonna completely like liquidate, sell out. And if they do that, the next person that comes in has the opportunity to close this place down. Whereas in them turn it into a sanctuary, do something else with it.
yeah, they
Will
can
better
make
the
milk,
community
they
rather
make
than this.
stoves,
This is
almond,
nothing but
hemp,
destroy this
flax, you name it, and there's nobody
the
harmed.
land,
And the
this
fact
land
that
is not
the slaughter
something that
rate
can
that
be
they have
used.
the
So
highest
really,
percentage
you're
of
slaughter.
spousal abuse, suicide rates, all kinds of post-traumatic stress. So they could easily get this.
There's a lot of
I mean, can you imagine doing that day after day, just the blood and everything? Like
We,
you said,
we
it's
know
not natural.
the EPA
It's
has
an act of
done
violence,
studies and
and
stuff, but they always
yeah,
like,
a lot of these people, they can't really get us because they might be
but if
undocumented.
we were to do our
Violence
investigation,
and
it'd be
things of
so
that
like
nature.
just like
So,
animal outlet.
it's really, it takes care of. That's why we say all animals,
Ben's
all
here
one.
somewhere. He was the taller,
But we
white
can
gentleman.
create other
Older
jobs
gentleman.
for
Yeah,
them,
he's with
like
the
that
animal
are
outlet.
healthier.
They're the ones
No
who
one,
do
no one would dream of their kid growing up to be a slaughterer.
like they hire someone to go inside, usually like an investigator, and then they'll become a worker. They'll kill for theirs.
And like I said, if you're one of the first to do it, you're going to be on the cutting edge.
And as
Because
soon as they
eventually
find like
this is going to
things
be
that they're not
a thing of the past.
then they go in and
To be here, still
investigators,
looking at their
they
eyes.
present their case, and that's how they're able to get places in trouble and then straight shut them down.
Once we know better, we're
It's
going
like
to do
the
it.
way
There's so many alternatives. We've got budget, we've got the soy protein.
because it's not just about the animals,
And
we're also here for
there's so many great recipes, so many
workers have rights as well, and they're doing
platforms.
such
You can go to plant-based treaty, you get like a ton of recipes, and
like the cutting corners.
changing food systems, whether it's in West Hollywood, the cities, Amsterdam, worldwide, things, because it's not only an epidemic or a problem just here in our
That's
backyard.
big
Because
part of why we're out
literally in
here.
Los
I
Angeles,
appreciate y'all.
people don't realize.
I messaged you and I was like, I hope you come.
that's-
Thank
I know,
you.
That's
because
some
I was
footage
like,
from
No
I
worries.
don't want to be too
No,
late
you're
or
right
anything,
here.
because yeah, we
It's happening in their
left
neighborhood.
from Hollywood.
For people who live right here, there's people playing in the park right over here, and it's ridiculous. So, two things like plant-based treaty and
There's a little bit of
us
a
out
ways
here, we
out
can
here,
really,
but I think it's worth it to put this type of pressure on. They need to see that out here right now.
we just keep planting those seeds because I've been vegan 12 years now. And you would have told me,
So we're hoping. I don't know if it's
helping
every other week.
organize these things or just vegan period. I don't know what you're talking about, but
Chicken one.
I saw some like that had some seeds planted, and
We were having the visual in the street over was like where
thank you.
Olvera Street, like in downtown LA. And Federal
Realize
Business, and there was like helicopters. It was.
I'm gonna turn the projector on. It's just not.
Oh
dark
yeah,
enough
we were
yet,
like
but that one you can start seeing now.
Although nothing was happening on our block, it was right next to us.
I wonder if I should put
And I
it
just
lower
thought we should have
next to the signs.
early. We should go home.
Do you think the imagery is better up
This was
there
the
or
first night
lower?
I think lower, like closer
Lower.
to
Yeah, so it was a couple weeks ago. But we're hoping to still continue. We're trying to be sensitive to just understanding that a lot of people, my skin color are being targeted right now, and we want to make sure people are safe and secure. So we're trying to, we're looking at those conditions and concerns. So if you see events, just know that we vetted this was for vacation. So this, all that's to say, this is also a love space for the gym. So we ask people not to like yell at cars or anything. This is a lot more about peace. We ask people to throw peace signs if you see a car pull in, especially. So we want them to experience what people love. That's not one. I thought that was. But yeah, if you do see a truck, it's it's the very least we can do them. Here.
Oh yeah. Do you think there's going to be any?
Again, I appreciate y'all being here.
Just going in there, but it's not. Feel my dog is here. No.
Well, they usually have a different
Because they would have them. They carry people like that. And here we are. We have Crystal, Dr. Crystal. Here we are with Crystal. Well, I'm live now on my personal Instagram, but I'm uploading this to NJTV TikTok. So if I TikTok live from here, check it out. I don't know. I got suspended from TikTok for 1 week, and I don't want to get suspended. So tell us, just tell me why you're here. I know you're here for Regan.
Yeah, I mean, I live here, so I come down to.
I'll let you.
It's going to hit the cars when they pass by, but we do, that's what we did. It'll get much larger.
Yeah, I think the thing is people are going to pass by.
Yeah.
We don't think it'd be too bad.
No,
Okay, then just the large.
yeah. I mean, that's what we did at Farmer John, but it was more to angle, so this way when it was straight across, I just don't want to. But it's just the second.
66 violations since 2018 at a local humane slaughterhouse. What? How is that possible? If there's one violation at Disneyland, they shut that place down. You know it? I see these kids in here. It's so sad. Why is it? Why are they hiding this? Why did the neighborhood not know about this? Some of them, right? Right out, like the. They found those body parts in the dumpster. Why did they put this fence up? Why did they see the cows? Do you think that's a big problem that people can't see the cows so they can't make the connection? Well, I think that has yeah, and milk does the body good, right? And meat is supposed to be giving you protein. Where do you get your protein from? How are you living? How are you even alive? Go to any restaurant and get a high protein animal food meal and buy that choice. And even animal free, you still want to pay for it. Yeah, I have $1 million credit. Most people don't know that. They don't know that, and they're all like, "What can I do about it? What can I do?" What can the average person that sees this, that can't get out to a slaughterhouse, can't get out at the comfort of their own home?
Eventually, I got tired.
These like humble cookies.
You don't need eggs in anything. You can just use applesauce. Cheaper.
Oh yeah, transfer. Yeah, between bus.
I think if you
Well, I know a couple of people that
Yeah.
seems like they're most of them.
Holding all these children. Look at all these children that are dying. There's just so many children that are dying. It's like, so sad.
This place is hiring. Why is this place hiring? I wonder.
Private
Or they can't feel afraid to come to work. So now they're hiring. So, you know, I actually don't think there's anything good that can come from working at Slaughterhouse. I think that it's all about death, and I think that people just need to realize that. So isn't it like 70%
Hey, how's it going? I'm Joey.
I heard it was like a really high amount of people that work in Slaughterhouse because it's
How'd you guys
this
hear
is the
about
number one. I don't know how many people. It's the number one employer. That's what it is. This is the number one employer. It's Pico.
Oh, cool.
It's a tiny
Nice.
town.
Yeah, I was at Ava too.
It's almost like the city
Yeah.
of Vernon.
Did you go to Ava? I wasn't. That was cool. That was cool. Did you go all 4 days?
Yeah, this place has these, instead of having the murals up, they have
Me too.
this. So before you could just see
Yeah.
cows
Lime
right
pastry
here,
and
and
animal
now they
lines.
put this up. So now cows
Yeah, because we
can
do
see how they
animal
were
lines network
They
actually.
know they're going to die. But, okay, thank you so much.
Or like lime pastry. It's like the same thing. Well, it's not the same
The
thing.
advocate for the birds is on.
One is the organization and the other.
Yeah, okay,
But
so
we're also part of the advocacy.
I guess what's going to start happening is they're going to have more than, like, they're going to have monthly vigils here. I think it's going to be weekly or monthly vigils here because I think this place is going to be shutting down soon, transitioning. And it's all a matter of time.
Sure.
In USDA.gov, they can go and look on for the violations. If you go to USDA.gov, you just type in
Well, there's someone
and
from
some of them are really bad. Like, they say they don't electric prod here, but they do. They've gotten violations for overly prodding. And I mean, they're already going to kill them.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
are they going to
absolutely,
make
yeah.
the farmer even
He's
more?
from Minnesota, and then I know him out there actually. And then Lee was there with CAA as well as Laura.
So they stun them with a bolt gun, or is it electric, or?
I met
Oh, so you're like you were a vegan activist.
So all the cows that are in there tonight, they're going to be
kind of.
dead.
I was with the organization for a little bit. I knew
Oh,
Lee
that's
from
so sad. Thank you for telling everybody. And hopefully people go vegan from this. And they, just like Rick said, you know, change is just walk into it. You don't have to go overnight. We'd love for you to, but just
Are you also?
do something.
No, I'm from Colorado. Oh shit! You're both transplants. Oh, are you guys here for school?
Barely.
No, just moved out here.
Yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
milk from cows. That
makes
is
sense.
actually the number one point
Yes.
that you actually got me to make. Yeah.
Actually,
You don't
there's
need milk from cows. You can get
there is
milk
an
from
option if you
oats.
wanted to do something with plant-based breeding.
Almonds.
Fatty is actually
All these cows are good. This is where dairy cows go to die.
easier prime.
Thank you. I'm sorry that it has to be under these circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're out here still filming for a vegan because we're out here because it's the 5-year anniversary of when she got murdered. And here we are, Vegan Wrestle, killed by the meat industry, and that's why we're outside of Manning Beef. And there's vegan. There's even a song you can look up, the Vegan for Regan. And it's a beautiful song. And Lisa Barca actually made that song, so you can follow Lisa Barca. She's a vegan activist in Arizona. She wrote a song, Go Vegan for Regan. She didn't die in vain. I'm not going to sing the song because I can't sing. But here it
It
is.
wasn't bad.
Joey, go ahead and show that justice for Manning Beef, the victims. So before this fence was here, you could actually see the cows through the wall. But now that they got 66 violations since 2018, they decided they don't want people seeing the terrible animal abuse that they do. But yeah. So basically, through this earlier, I could see there was like a lot of cows in here, and then the guy brought them down to the next pen. So I'm going to end this live stream. I just wanted to show you on both sides of the street. And now they've got the illumination, go vegan for Regan. That was the song, Go Vegan for Regan. You can look it up, Lisa Bargain. Okay, Regan. Somebody's posting a comment. Regan, love. Thank you, advocate for hers. This is going to be going on Unchained TikTok.
I'm going to upload it as a video. So if you want to go to the Unchained TV TikTok channel and follow Unchained TV for all vegan news, that's where this information will be, guys.
The sun should go down pretty quickly.
Really long. That was a
Prominent.
really long
I think
live
we got lots of good photos of everybody.
stream.
Of course.
Now we can start doing candles.
But if do you have signal?
I do.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Because we have a group chat where we do like a studio.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
You can train, like they have trainings on
Yeah, we do
Fridays.
trainings as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
7 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Yeah, we do like yeah, she's talking about the webinars. Yes. And then but we also do additionally we do like activist trainings as well. So there's gonna be like a whole series during the summer where we're gonna be basically teaching people how to do public speaking, teaching people about nudges, which is like the Better Food Foundation thing, where they kind of show you how to introduce more plant-based initiatives into like restaurants primarily, but you can also do it with like public events and stuff like that. Okay, so what's your? Or you just go.
Vegan Toastmasters too. And
I do have real candles.
Yeah, Toastmasters. I like it's only vegan Toastmasters. Yeah, and so many people speak, and they just can't even speak properly. But if you go to vegan Toastmasters, you can learn how to do. Because a lot of people say but
I know. Yeah, that's me.
It drives me crazy. You learn how to not do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Vegan Toastmasters is awesome because
Pay $1 every time you sign up.
but it's just annoying. I mean, so many people they don't even have proper English anymore.
You just have it set up.
Like really people that are on TV, like Court TV the other day, but a couple of them people they know
Candle?
English.
How do we find the Toastmasters?
I have real ones.
Go and type on are you on Meetup?
Yeah, actually, I can find
If you're on Meetup, type in vegan Toastmasters. It's the first and third Sunday of every month. It's now meeting online. It used to meet in Culver City. I'm not in it right now, but I used to be the vice president of the club. This slaughterhouse is located next to the two neighborhoods with families and children. Families who don't even know about the cows. Can't believe these dairy cows.
What about you? Do you do any?
Jamie's been there since 2017.
Cool.
8 years.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
signal or?
Vegan Toastmasters is stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I found it on
Oh, yeah.
I think TikTok actually.
Okay. Because I connected with them at
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Oh, you were? Okay.
At the booth.
Oh, you were? Okay.
You talked to Jane?
Jane and Kim. Yeah, I talked to them because I do videography and also like website design, like app design. So I was like, so yeah.
I can text Jane. Let me I'll text Jane right now.
That's pretty sad.
Do you have a lot of followers? You don't care about that.
I don't.
Yeah.
As long as you know how to do
Yeah, I'm super new with like, because I don't. I'm very much on
Download Signal.
Instagram. I think I got it last year. Not as much, so I'm not like a social media personality. I said,
But you know how to like.
Basically got rid of
TikTok is easy. Anybody can do TikTok. I just do the Unchained TikTok because Tony used to do it all. He used to do it all the time, but me and him do it together. He's just not here tonight because he's in the conversation. I did a chicken vigil, but I got suspended from TikTok from video because somebody reported it as violence. So now I just live stream my channel and then
Very supportive people.
so that way they like race it right away. Yeah, because people don't want to see what's going on. They don't want to know. If they wanted to know, they would. This slaughterhouse is located next to two neighborhoods.
They don't want
Families who don't know about these innocent animals.
Yeah.
about to be murdered.
I'm gonna text you.
Yeah.
To this. You just once you
The
download
fact that the USDA had
link and then I'll send it.
a 66 violation, there was that's outrageous.
Yeah.
One kid hurts their leg at Disneyland because
I didn't know. I was mostly just going to school and stuff. But since I've been out here,
One kid died at Disneyland. One cow died there.
stuff like this. You're vegan, right? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Very newly.
Yeah, I was. Amy's actually.
Beautiful.
It's good.
That's awesome.
Hey,
Oh, you were vegetarian and then you became vegan.
Well, vegetarian when I met her.
Okay.
it's so hard because I was vegetarian for so long, and when I finally went vegan, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Why was I fighting that? So many vegetarians won't go vegan. That's the hardest thing is to get vegetarians to go vegan.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like, no, I'm vegetarian. That's just no, don't even.
It's
Yeah.
wild
Yeah,
because
because-
eggs are horrible. When you realize what eggs are, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what? I believe in karma, and people do find out the hard way.
Yeah.
I was lucky because I was only vegetarian for a year. And then I went
I was vegetarian for a long time before I went vegan. But I ate it at my steakhouse before I went vegetarian because that's all that, that's what you're supposed to do.
But you're still
Eat me a
paying
salad,
for it,
eat
even
me
if you're
a-
vegan.
eat me a-
Remember that.
still paying for Outback Steakhouse with a tax dollar.
Oh, yeah, I don't
Well, just to the industry in general.
I know it's a bummer.
Anybody that in a vegan
That's what people grow up with. That's why I can see why people take a long time as well. So you just grow up with it, and it's very hard to like.
She was over tonight. Rick said something really good tonight. He said, you just have to
I
walk
can
in
fly
change.
that. I have the thing is you won't see the thing in the back.
Like, so many people are like,
going to be going that height.
Most people don't
Well, I can do it again.
be healthy
Don't mind.
vegan
It's darker
diets.
now.
yeah. I posted someone.
I
I
think
posted something recently, and it's a guy that like posted about how he's been whatever, and he's like, "Can you believe it? I'm still alive." And he did this whole video. It was really funny. He was like look over here, look, he's like, I know somebody that reversed age 10 years by doing a 40-day juice cleanse. He reversed his age 10 years.
Who's that guy, Brian Johnson? Like he's vegan.
I think you know him.
Oh, the biohacker.
Yeah,
Because
oh, but what's his big conference? He served dinner. Like it was the most.
Wait, not this guy. No, this guy is totally vegan. This juicer I know.
No.
He went on
He's
a.
not a juicer.
Yeah, this
but-
guy's a total. He went on a 40-day juice cleanse.
Wow.
He's raw.
Yeah.
He's raw vegan, but he went on a. There's a difference between being raw vegan and juicing.
Yeah, like the
Juicing. Once you go to juicing,
I feel like you got to be careful with that
it's
stuff.
the best feeling ever. You don't have to juice all. You can do 40 days and then go back to whatever. It's like cleansing. I think juicing definitely reverses your age.
How do they know though? How
Because
does
it's
it know?
raw. Because it's raw. It suppresses your immune system immediately as soon as you eat something. It's completely free radicals because it's been heated up with fire.
Everybody is carefully across the street with their
But then again, you can also make certain
After I interviewed Fully Raw Christina for Jane, she had put somewhere, and she was like, "Here, just stand right here and film Fully Raw Christina. You don't have to do anything, just film her the whole time, and I'll edit it." And I filmed her, and I was like, "Okay, I'm inspired."
We need to get these people on debate. Like, that's-
Fully Raw Christina is amazing because she has a garden. I mean, she has it all right there.
If you guys want to go across the street, we're going to try and take a photo before it gets too dark.
Okay.
And we'll do another one later with lights. But we're
Can
gonna
you
try-
send it to Jane?
Just careful with the
I'll text it.
the card.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me about the violation.
I think we need more. We need more people over here. This is the focal point. No, we're blocking here. It just need to be balanced. That's fine.
That is
coming there? We keep missing
our
those.
drive past every time we went to her house.
Really?
She's big and actually she's a vegetarian. We would have to walk past the chicken slaughterhouse every time.
You know how to do it.
Did you see any trucks on your
they
good
didn't come
turnout.
out. Oh,
I mean, it would have been great with the turnout that we had.
yeah, it's amazing. Everybody came out.
Good, considering you put it together in like 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who started? Is this a whole dog?
No.
This is Daniel's dog.
Whose dog is it?
Daniel,
Daniel?
whatever he is.
Who's that? Oh, the guy with the camera.
He wanted, yeah,
He's so quiet.
with the long hair.
Oh, so my own person.
Yeah, he's very good.
Okay.
We've got 75 viewers watching online.
Nice. I went live too, but I've probably got about 3 views. Oh, I had 222 views. I don't know what that actually means though. We don't usually do that. YouTube. How's your Fridays going?
It was good. We had one earlier.
Yeah, I saw. What was it on?
I was talking about the FOIA that I filed about humans. So we did the Arizona Department of Health and the Maricopa County Department of Health, Arizona Agriculture
This is where you can
How long will it take to?
I know you filed some,
I think probably, but I don't know. I think I asked them to see if they didn't. I just edited it. So I'm working on so many things now. It's like just a docket of 20 cases. Yeah, it'd be good. Share it.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be great to know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They're doing. I think they're just doing a lot of like parts, like of CO2 gas, and a lot of cervical dislocation. Like, which sounds crazy to do 6 birds with cervical dislocation in parts, but yeah, and that.
Like, what do you mean parts?
Like they have the not parts, and they pump CO2 and then they burn
But I mean, the propane trucks that we do.
But yeah, you didn't see anything like wrap sealing up their birds, but they're kind of
Yeah. We don't know. All that I saw was Glenn Hickman said it was USDA approved. There was a vigil out there last night. Yeah, a local group. They even got Fox 10 covered the preamble. I don't know if they actually showed up. But yeah, someone on Fox News from the local Carolina saved. And yeah, they had a vigil.
All over our stuff. I can't wait to take a shower.
Yeah, stop. Sonoma. I tried to get in contact with them when we were going out there.
I emailed them too.
They didn't email me back. They emailed you? Oh, okay, what did they say?
They were like, yeah, we're not really doing anything now that it's closed down. Well, it'd be great if you guys could provide information.
Yeah, but they didn't. I mean, they weren't really doing anything for a while because they had. Did they settle the lawsuits, or maybe they lost the lawsuits?
Yeah, I was gonna see.
But I thought part of it was they.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think part of it was that
The
signing.
graphic was amazing, right?
I wanted to come out
So we go.
Where were you?
Yeah.
So I was
Inger, do you want to get the photo, Rick? Do you want to get the photo?
You want to be in the tour?
No, I just want to put it on Unchained TV.
And I was there because of log rocking. And then I went to Illinois to do the college of course we're next to Fair Oaks.
How was that?
So much footage.
Yeah.
We got to.
How does it look? Because they obviously give these tours.
Yeah, we saw the kids. And I but it's like, okay, my argument is like, it's kind of a perfect point, which like this is the perfect point. It's still it looks bad. Like they're just massive
in Canada, Burlington, Ontario. Today we lost one December for activist family.
I feel like we should leave.
Yeah.
Reagan Russell, an activist
Yeah, they're long.
who is
I'm free. I'm like,
if they have
I'm hungry. I don't want to wash my hands.
facility.
Oh, you're Rana. You're covered in light.
Just reading animals to somebody else. And that is the activity that Reagan was taking part in today. When she was struck by a transport truck that they were hauling with snakes. And she was killed.
I like pink.
And I did the life for some time.
do you do roller sport?
Like this.
I
No, I just vegan 16 years.
I just can see you coming. Sorry about the news.
I'm scared. We have to walk to the park.
Yeah, let's go. Should we go that way?
No, I don't
I'd
know.
rather go that way on the main road. That way.
I'm very scared to go past that.
We can't go far.
Right?
How is it from here? I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't like that.
Anybody else watch Oh, that was amazing. Walking the change was the best. Yeah.
Right. That was my sister, the brothers. Yeah, I saw, and I happened to see something. Elephants with a sledgehammer, and I happened to see this, and I was traumatized. The living elephant. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, say bye to everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not going anywhere.
What's your name?
Bigger and smaller size. And I remember something, I know something I read.
Oh, this one. Oh, okay.
Jamie, would you like to kick it off? Let's say goodbye. Thanks for coming. Yeah, sorry about the news. Yeah, we'll do. Be in touch.
All right, any final words for our live stream?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is live.
We're live. And I can zoom in, whatever.
So, thank you everybody for tuning in to the live. You know, we're out here in Pico, Rivera, just right outside of downtown Los Angeles. Bearing witness and Manny Beef. And we're also honoring Regan Russell today, the late great Regan Russell, because she lives on to reaching all of us. You know, she inspires us and motivates us, and you know, we have an angel now, so we'll never forget Regan Russell. And you know, she just inspires us so much to this day. It's been 5 years, which is hard to believe, but you know, for anybody watching to, you know, get involved, you know, whether it's sharing that post, whether it's, you know, coming to bear witness, whether it's being part of that campaign, there are so many things that we can do to empower ourselves. You know, I've been vegan 12 years and been activist since 2018, and it's just never underestimate that conversation, because it can cause ripples that cause waves. around environment. So these beings, we are their voice. This is one of Regan's sayings. This is one of her. This is like a replica of the sign that she would carry that she made herself. So, you know, with that being said, you know, we are their voice, and I just hope that everybody takes that inspiration and just never stops, because it doesn't stop. The slaughter doesn't stop, so we can't stop. But I appreciate everyone. And again, if you want to check out any of the visuals with Animal Alliance Network, you can go on our Instagram at Animal Alliance Network. We have fish vigils, chicken vigils, and we'll be out here as well as a plant-based treaty, different events with that, so you can really show people how they can be vegan by default and things of that nature, changing food systems, which in turn creates more vegans and things of that nature. So, but thank you guys. Thank you, Animal Outlook, for being out here today. We appreciate it. We love working together. The unity and the team is here because we have to do this together because we're stronger together. So I'm just going to step over here to the traffic, but you can see Regan Russell projected on the wall. There's a documentary playing about her as well. And it's just insane to think that the person that ran, the truck driver that ran her over, was in charge of reckless driving. And also pushing those gag laws, which would make it even preventable for us to be here recording, which is crazy. Because anytime somebody says, please don't record, or you're not allowed to record, they're probably doing something that's not okay. So, you know, we just got to keep pushing it with things of that nature. But again, thank you, everyone. And yeah, please share. We appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Oh, I recorded that too. So.
It's up to you. No pressure on this offering. Would you like to speak on camera? Daniel's doing recording. Oh, you did it already?
Okay. I like this terrible. I couldn't even talk about it. I was like, I'm not going to talk with this. Oh my God. Look at those white biscuits. Did you have a 6-year-old?
Yeah. It's a year old.
I want to breathe into those eyes. Oh, you're right. You like myself. I put the candle there.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm like, oh, I'm looking. Oh, and sometimes I say, oh yeah, this is something I'm like, oh, this is oh, really? Is that a good song?
Who is frequently harmed to animals in the path between the gates of the slaughterhouse of this facility. We bear witness to the animals going through the gates. That moment when we go from the animals to somebody's food. And that is the activity that Reagan was taking part in today. She was struck by a
You're going on.